We just got some new information that there might be 20 new additional items added into MLB The Show 25 Diamond Dynasty. Yeah, you heard me right. 20 new possible features. These are not confirmed to be in the game, but SDS did send out a survey about 20 things that might be in the game. So it's only right that I show you what they sent out and what they're talking about. I'm going to spend like 30, 45, 60 seconds on each one. So this video is not way too long and I'm not yapping too much. But we are going to be yapping just a little bit. So down in the comments, let me know what you guys think about these 20 possible updates that we might see in MLB The Show 25. If you guys want to know where I got this information from, I got it from Twitter. Sorry, X for all you people out there. I got it from X, from Showzone's account, where they said, we've been told a survey from SDS about MLB The Show Dynasty Mode is being sent out, Diamond Dynasty. It asked users about their thoughts on some potential new features, lots of images, dropping the screenshots below. So let's scroll down and here's all 20 of them. For the first of 20 possible gameplay/content updates we might see in Diamond Dynasty next year, the first one, card cosmetics. And it says, new alternative card skins that you could unlock to change the look of existing cards in the game. Example, if you acquire a milestone Kenley Jansen card, you could also acquire a special alternative skin that would look different than the base version of the card. This kind of reminds me of Madden, where you have different options on how to make your card look and personalize it how your opponent sees this card. It does not change any attributes. It's simply a cosmetic. But it does seem like they want to do a little bit more with card cosmetics. That was like, was that Boston I just did right there? That was like a Boston accent. Card? I don't even know. But it seems like they want to do more with card cosmetics. In the past few years or so, we've seen some Lightning cards get some animations. The All-Star cards this year had animations. It seems like they want to do a little bit more with that. Number 2, Diamond Dynasty Commissioner. A new feature where the commissioner changes the core baseball and team building rules for all players in Diamond Dynasty every 2 weeks. Example, the designated hitter is no longer available and pitchers must hit. As a user, you have influence and voting power to help determine which changes get implemented. This rings the bell for me immediately that events might get a little bit of a restructuring, or we might see a brand new game mode in MLB The Show 25 to where we could vote on a bi-weekly game mode of some kind. Number 3, one-dimensional card series. A new card series where the player has very high attributes in one area of play, while having very bad and poor attributes in all the other areas. Example, somebody's a great hitter, but they have terrible speed and fielding. Well, I mean, the finest Jock Peterson that they just released kind of fits the mold for this already. He's a 99 overall, but the dude's got like 48 fielding, and he's got like 45 speed. Now, I don't know how bad they would make the stats on other cards. Like, dare I say they make fielding like a 10 or a 20, but the hitter's got like 120 everything. I don't know how extreme they could possibly think they want to make this, but it does seem they want to change cards up a little bit. But to be fair, I don't think this is a massive change, but this was sent out in the survey. Number 4, gameplay visual unlockables. New unlockables that can alter visual aspects of gameplay. Example, a pumpkin baseball unlockable that turns the ball in-game into a pumpkin. A golden cleat unlockable that turns your cleats into solid gold. First off, if I am playing on Legend difficulty and John Donaldson is in the game next year, and I see an outlier slider that is a pumpkin, not a baseball, a pumpkin, an orange pumpkin, flying at me at 97 miles per hour, I am not going to be a happy man. This is the first of the survey changes that they've talked about that I would hate if it got added into online gameplay. For example, that it could change like a visual aspect that actually matters. Do not make my baseball a pumpkin. Do not make it a beach ball. Keep it a baseball, please. I am begging. But if you want to change belt colors, if you want to change cleats, if you want to give people stirrups, I could care less about that. But I am not a fan of the baseball being changed for online gameplay. If it's offline, it's a fun little feature. I don't care. Do it. If it's offline, do it. But if this affects online where you could use a pumpkin baseball and it actually like changes the way you see it. Now it'd be different if you use the pumpkin baseball, that's all you saw, and the opponent saw a normal baseball. But if both people, for example, could see an orange pumpkin baseball and you could troll and put like an orange wall or an orange backdrop, and it's like you're not seeing anything. It's just like a dust of air flying by that gets in your nose. I don't like that. But they do seem like they want to get a little bit more customization, a lot of customization straight out the gate into MLB The Show 25. Number 5, Duo Diamond Card Series. A new card series where 2 players are on the card art, with each having their own player item. When both player items are in your starting lineup, they get a slight attribute boost. This is not a new topic in terms of Ultimate Team style game modes. This is seen already in 2K. I've played 2K for many years. I know they've had Duo Diamond type card series. I don't know if Madden does it or if FIFA does it. I don't think they do. I know I've played both of them before, but this is not a new topic. I think it'd be cool for MLB The Show to have a Duo Diamond card series. I think it'd be really important for beginning games to have cards that have diamond duos. I think once you get to the point where everybody's a 99, it's really not going to affect anything too much. But I think it's a cool little addition for something that might change gameplay, might change what players you want to use in the early game. Number 6, Retro Draft Card Series. A new card series that features players on draft day or at their first spring training. Attributes are affected by their original scouting grades on the 20 to 80 scale. And art is a mix of old logos and new logos, depending on when the player was drafted. For example, the Expos versus the Nationals. So if you're telling me Shohei Ohtani, for some reason at draft day, which I know I don't even think he was. Like, I've not done any research, but I don't think Shohei was. If he got like a 20 on all his stats, like they thought he was just going to be the worst baseball player ever. Can we see like a common Shohei Ohtani for fun? But this is awesome because, for example, they could release like all-time busts. Pause. They could release cards that did really good, that were scouted really high, that might have been like a top 5 draft pick. That just didn't work out. We might be able to see some new legends, former guys, get cool cards. That is what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking like glass half full, not half empty on this one. I think it'd be cool to see some cards that we typically don't get in a card series like this. Cards that were underrated but drafted very highly. Number 7, Mastery Badges. New visual items such as profile badges, icons, uniforms, bat skins, or socks that you could earn and display based on your usage/skill with a player. For example, hitting 50 home runs for bronze, 100 home runs for silver, etc. A cool little change. Really, really focused on the customization, like I said before. But you know what this reminds me of? Going back to like the MW2 days, like OG MW2 days. And you would just sit like on a cold winter day for like 6 hours playing on Derail, or playing on Favela, or playing on, what's another MW2 map that I'm forgetting? Underground. God, I hated that map. But it's like getting the UMP 45 Mastery Calling card. But I think it's going to be on the card to where other people could see it too. So I would be a greasy little scumbag this year if everybody saw how many home runs I had with Chipper Jones. I'm not proud of it. It's like 250, I think. But for example, you see this on the card. If it's based off this, it seems like 200 home runs would be a gold display icon. So I would have a gold icon on my chipper. A cool little addition. No problem with this whatsoever. Number 8, Rival Diamond Card Series. A new card series where a player is highlighted on card art with a rival team or player. When you have the player in your lineup, they get an attribute boost when facing a player of the rival team. Pretty cool. This is a neat little concept. For example, I wonder if they could do like a Mookie Betts Dodgers card, but it's a rival card series to where it rivals the Red Sox. For example, Mookie would get his stats boosted against the Red Sox since he was on the Red Sox. Or you have a Yankee card, say for example, Aaron Judge gets boosted on his rival card series when he plays a team that has X amount of Red Sox players or a single Red Sox player. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is very vague, so we're going to learn more about this. And some of this stuff might not even be in the game. Like this is a SDS survey, but I think they're just kind of tickling the brains of all of us. But a rival diamond card series, and you could read it all right there. Neat little concept. Could work. Also could be very lame. Number 9, this one is straight to the point. College Card Series. A new card series that celebrates existing current day MLB players by having college versions of said players. Example, Paul Skeens. Why'd they have to put him? Like, come on. They knew I was going to read this article. could have both Pirates card and Livy SU cards. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing too special in my opinion. They're just gonna, but actually, I just thought of this on the fly. If they mentioned LSU, I wonder if they could start getting college naming rights for all you Road to the Show players. That would be dope. Getting some college teams in there to really amplify the Road to the Show experience. I know has that ever been in the game? I really don't think it has. That would be dope. If they could get some college naming rights for Road to the Show, for Diamond Dynasty, that would be awesome. Number 10, double parallel XP tokens. A new token that allows you to temporarily earn double PXP that can be acquired throughout Diamond Dynasty and can be used at the time of your choosing. For all you 2K players out there, there's double XP coins to get your XP level up, to get your My Team rep level up, I'm pretty sure. And it seems like they want to implement something like this in MLB as well, now that they're having seasons and XP paths. But it does say parallel XP. That's pretty cool. That might completely change the landscape for all you parallel XP grinders, to where you could pop on a PXP coin, or a token as they say, and it helps you earn parallel XP faster. I have no problem with this. I don't think this is overpowered in any way. I wonder what the frequency would be of these parallel XP token drops. And in 2K, these expire after each season. I wonder if it'd be the same on this game. Number 11. This is honestly one of the biggest ones that I've seen so far. Purchasable perks. New perks that have gameplay effects throughout Diamond Dynasty, similar to the current perks in Showdown. So you guys know in Showdown where you could boost your contact on the first pitch of an AB like this says, or boost your power or exit velos when you're down by in the 9th inning, I think. Each Diamond Dynasty card would have a set amount of perks that a user could choose to purchase and equip. This, I'm referring back to 2K for a lot of this because I've played 2K my whole life. It seems like they're trying to do a lot of new things that a lot of games have already had, trying to boost Diamond Dynasty experience. This could be awesome. This could be awful. I would not want to see a purchasable perks thing added into the game where it could make the game pay to win. That would be awful. If that happens, a lot of people are going to be upset where certain perks like a hitting perk or a power perk that could be added to a card that doesn't have it just totally makes a card better. I don't know if that's true. They've not given any perks on what might be in the game that you could buy or anything, but I would just not want to see this abused into a pay-to-win thing. I think it'd be awesome if you could get good perks to add on the cards that could be earned, just like in Season XP paths, or you have choice packs or something like that. I would not only want to see these in the auction or in packs somehow, but this could be good. This could be bad. Give me your thoughts on this one. This isn't an error. I butchered that, but this is staying in the video. This is an interesting one. Number 12, a home run belt. A new WWE style belt that is added around a player who hit a home run in their last at-bat, lasting until they record an at-bat without one. I mean, this is just cool. If you're upset with this one, you're probably crazy, because there's really nothing but coolness in this one. It's just a cosmetic thing. It's just a little fun addition that MLB wants to put in there. I'm fine with it. Everybody should be fine with it. The WWE home run belt. Number 13, a Rogue card series. A new card series where the card starts at a low overall and slowly upgrades by completing missions with the player. Once all the missions are completed, the card increases by 1 overall, and then a new set of missions comes available to complete and do the process over again. You know what would be really dope with this one? Just an idea straight out the gate. MLB The Show releases a card day 1. Let's just say a common overall, 64 overall, 60 overall, whatever you want to put it as. And this card, as we go throughout the year, can get up to a 99. I think if they do that, I think Madden does that also. It's been a long time since I've played Madden. I think they do this kind of idea with certain cards. I remember one year there was like a Cam Chancellor card you could do this with. But a Rogue card series, it kind of just seems like an evolution type thing. They've messed around with evolutions in the past, but this could be a new way they're trying to implement it. I don't mind this. I think it's pretty cool. I think it gives us a little bit more reason to grind stats on cards and use them in our lineups if we know these cards could actually be good and be used in our lineups on God Squads or theme teams. 14 is PSA grading. Rare new versions of player cards that have similar attributes to the base card, but have special card art, a signature or embedded piece of the player's jersey, similar to real-life baseball cards, and serialized limited quantities. These items will be scarce and in high demand for collectors in Diamond Dynasty. This does nothing. I'm not going to lie to you. This changes the game not one bit, because in 2K this stuff happened. I don't think anybody really cared. Some people might care. This is not a big thing. It's just a cosmetic thing. It's not a big deal. If they do this, that's awesome. I don't think PSA grading is really going to change the game. It's not going to move the needle. It could. You might love it. But for me personally, I don't think this is going to be huge. It's just a fun little thing. Number 15, prop bets. A new feature where you can make predictions on real-life baseball events for rewards. Home Run Derby prop bets is the example, where users will select who they think will win, and if they are correct, they could earn stubs or a really good version of the player they bet on. This is pretty neat. I actually think this is really cool. A Home Run Derby prop bet. Is there a prop bet where I could bet on 99 Lou Brock getting a card? We've still not got one in MLB The Show 24. But prop bets, a little thing. It seems like kind of like a pick it to win it type thing. They're really going heavy on these DraftKings underdog type things that they want to put in this. But prop bets, this could be implemented in a cool way. I would love to see how this could work out. I don't think this could be used in a bad way. I would be nervous is if you could earn a good version of the player like they say, if there would be no other way to earn that card, that would be kind of lame because, you can't see in the future. But if they could implement it correctly, I think it could be a cool addition. Number 16 is Icon Challenges. New gameplay challenges with unconventional requirements. Example, hit 100 triples, tally 10 home runs with players that have less than 40 power. Now you could complete to earn vanity items such as profile badges, icons, uniforms, bat skins, or socks. If there was an Icon Challenge where it was like get 100,000 bunt singles with cards in Diamond Dynasty, and if I played somebody that had that card, I would pray for them. I'd be very nervous of the controller the controller dirt and scum that'd be on that. If there was something like that, I would really be worried. But this one's pretty cool. Just another cosmetic thing where you could get some more icons and skins and uniforms for challenges that you can complete in MLB The Show. Number 17, online mini-seasons. A new way to play the mini-seasons mode that allows you to join your friends or a random league to compete in online mini-seasons. Teams are created via fantasy draft and trades are allowed. This is pretty dope, I think. This kind of reminds me of like an online franchise type thing. I know mini seasons is not like a franchise, but that's just what it's screaming at me. I don't think this would be bad for the game. I think this would be a cool little addition for people that care about this stuff. And I would love to see it implemented to where you could get some Diamond Dynasty prizes and stuff like that. Number 18, clubs. A social group within Diamond Dynasty where you could collaborate with club members on missions and compete against other clubs for rewards. This reminds me of like tap baseball, where you could be on a team of like 50 people and you have like a weekend event that you could compete with your club. This is pretty dope. If there could be a lot of possibilities for clubs in terms of rewards, in terms of variety, in terms of weekend events, in terms of ranked like missions. Like it says in here, I think this could be really, really cool. You and a bunch of your friends, you and your baseball team could lock in for one weekend and get the number one reward if it's like this to grind it out. I think this could be really, really cool. I want to see more on clubs. I think it could be done. And like I said, I want to see more. Just like you guys probably do too. We got 2 more left. Number 19 is Diamond Dynasty Stat Tracker, a new feature where cards from packs will have a chance to have one of their stats be tracked for the lifetime of the card and displayed on the front of the card. Example, a card could have a home run stat tracker displayed on it, which could increment each time the player hits a home run. I wonder if this would be customizable. For example, if you had a 99 speed card, you could choose to have it show your stolen bases. Or if you had like a 1 speed card, you could choose to have it show your stolen bases. But you only have like 2. So if somebody saw you get like 2 stolen bases with like Danny Vogelback, that would actually be really funny. But this one's a lot of cosmetic stuff, man. A lot of cosmetic stuff. Another cool little addition. I have no problem with this. I think it could be cool if it works. And finally, we have made it to number 20. A Team Affinity Attribute Multiplier. A new attribute boost that activates if a player is showing affinity towards their favorite team. Example, equipped with their favorite team's bat skin, playing at their favorite team's stadium. These boosts may apply to all attributes or be designated to a specific attribute. This one seems like to me it's just taking into consideration quirks a little bit more to where if you have a Red Sox player and, for example, if you play at Fenway Park, they get a little boost. That's all it really seems like. It just seems like a new quirk on this one. It could be more, but just from this little simple thing, it might make the card a tiny bit better if you play at Fenway or use a custom bat skin like it says right here. I know custom bat skins have effect on Road to the Show. They don't have effect on Diamond Dynasty. So maybe bat skins and equipment have a little bit more meaning this year. Or I shouldn't say this year, in MLB The Show 25. But there it is. 20 new possible features that we could see added into MLB The Show 25 next year. There is no promise on if any of these 20 are going to be added, or maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 20. But SDS did send this survey out, and shout out to Showzone for putting all the thread out there to where everybody could read. But there could be some cool new additions, maybe some additions you guys did not like. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like down in the comments. But I know I am ready for MLB The Show 25. Finest has already came out in 24, and that is it. There is no more content, but MLB The Show 25 with no more sets and seasons with some cool customization features possibly added into the game. Could be a dope game. I'm super excited, just like a lot of you are. If you have not already, make sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe as well. And I will see all you beautiful people in the next one. Peace out, Trod Squad. Peace.